All right. I think I'm live. I'm going to trust the goodness of the universe here, and I'm just going to hope that this video is working and recording. I've done this lesson twice before, and the videos have not saved. Um, and I think the last one saved, so I think we're good. So, welcome back to Unit 1. It's the unit of wages, Lesson 3, where we talk about commissions, royalties, and piecework pay for the class Advanced Algebra with Financial Applications. I am your humble host, Mr. Solt. And when you click on the lesson, it might look like this if you did day 1, because you've already had saved responses. So you're going to have to click Edit My Response or Edit Your Response. By clicking Edit Your Response, you will get this. All right. And you're going to have to scroll down. So you've done all these, right? You've already been. Oh, I have to click this to make that go away. I wish that hadn't. Wish it didn't work like that. Okay. We've already done all these in day 1, right? We already have our answers in there. So you're going to say go to day 2, because that's where you'd like to go next. So here's day 2. Learning targets are I can compute pay based on percent commission, and I can compute. Oh, geez, I'm gonna do that again just to get rid of that thing. I can compute pay based on percent commission. I can compute piecework pay. I can describe the advantages and disadvantages of pay based on production. We kind of hit this third one and the first one in day 1. You're probably working on those 2 learning targets, and we'll probably be doing some piecework pay today. This lesson, you're watching it, so you must have clicked right here. Yeah. So if you need instruction on, the first half of these lessons, well, we pretty much go through all the problems for, the first few days, giving you examples, walking you through these, and you can find all the video instruction you need by clicking on these YouTube videos. All right. This is how we do. Example 3, how to find piecework pay based on rate and units produced. Kate works in a dress factory and makes dresses for designer boutiques. She is paid a piecework rate of $85 per unit piece produced. Yesterday, she made 3 dresses. How much did she earn? All right, we're going to find out how much she earned using the piecework rate. Well, we're first going to multiply the number of pieces, 3, she made 3 dresses, by the piecework rate, which is $85. 3 times 85 is $255. Kate earned $255 yesterday. Fair enough? Simple? Yeah? These aren't too hard. I don't know if this building may look familiar to you if you've ever gone past. Located on Clinton Avenue is the Hickey Freeman building, where they make men's garments. And this hypothetical fictional example, Eunice works for Hickey Freeman, making suits for men. She is paid a piecework rate of $95 per suit jacket she finishes. Yesterday, she finished 2 suit jackets. How much money did she make? Pause me and give this a shot. You got this. This should be no problem, right? Great. You unpause me now. You did this. Well done. I know. I'm 99% certain that everyone did fine with this, right? It's just $95 times 2. I can make a little multiply thing happen here. Times 2, right? It'll be what? $190. $190. You can confirm that with your calculator. Whoop, goes in there. All right, $190. If you don't trust me, and this is where the calculator gets all funny on me, like you don't want to turn on. I click on. Okay, and now it decided to disappear. That does not bode well. Oh, and now it wants to be on this side of the screen, and now it wants to be gone. Oh my goodness. There we go. Sorry about that. Here we are. What was I doing now? Oh yes, 95 times 2. $190. All right. So I'm going to clear the screen. If you need it, pause, and then move on to the next one. Here's the next little twist, right? Eunice works for Hickey Freeman, making suits for men. She's paid a piecework rate of $95 per suit jacket she finishes. She can generally finish about 12 suit jackets per week. how much money did she make per week? This is kind of like the problems we did in lesson 2, right? Pause it and try it, and then unpause me, all right? Great. You unpause me? Here I go. Pretty simple, really, right? $95 times 12, right? Why 12? Because she made 12. She produced 12 suit jackets per week, $95 per suit jacket. Bring the calculator back up. Bring the calculator back up. I think my children might be crying about bedtime. I don't know what that's about. All right, $1,140. $1,140 is what Eunice will get paid in 1 week, making 12 suit jackets per week at $95 per suit jacket. All right. I'm going to clear the screen. Oh, you're going to put that answer over here in the field. Popular Science Magazine. Ever read Popular Science Magazine before? Well, in this fictional hypothetical situation, Katrina, Katriana, writes magazine articles for Popular Science. She is paid a rate of $85 for each article she writes. Last year, she wrote 520 articles. Express her total piecework earnings for the year. All right, by this time, you know to pause me. I don't need to wait. I'm just going to go over it, and I'm just going to count on you to be honest with yourself to do these and actually struggle through them and try them before you watch me do them. Because you will learn so much more by trying them without me. And okay, so just please do yourself that favor and come without me. That's what I'll say about that. Okay, $85 each per article. Last year, she wrote 520 articles. So I'm going to multiply 85 times 520 to find out what she made last year. Pretty straightforward. Hopefully that wasn't too intimidating for you. $44,200. So that's like her yearly salary for writing these up. She writes probably that's almost two articles a day, 1.5 articles a day. $44,200 a year. Whoop. And I'm going to stop maybe doing those arrows all the time in order to get people to pay attention. I'll just leave it in the calculator. Yeah. Example number 4, calculating piecework pay. Tony picks strawberries and gets paid a piecework rate of 45 cents per container for the first 200 containers picked. He receives 65 cents per container for every container over 200 that he picks. Last week, Tony picked 270 containers. How much did he earn? Well, here's how we'll figure that out. We'll first compute the piecework pay for the 200 containers at a rate of 45 cents per container. Then we'll compute the pay for the containers over 200, and then we'll add these two things together, find the total pay, right? So here's the 200 containers times 45 cents each. That's 90 bucks. Then we're going to find out how many he picked over the 200. That's 270 minus 200 gives us 70. We know that these last 70 get paid at a higher rate at 65 cents each. So 70 times 65 cents each is $45.50. Add the 90, add the $45.50. We get $135. Tony earns $135 in piecework pay. All right, here are 2 machinists in a machine shop. And let's see. Kaiman is a machinist for Ultra Tool and Manufacturing Incorporated and gets paid a commission rate of $12 per precision part for his first 36 units and $15 per precision part for every unit over 36 precision parts. A little bit of a tongue twister. Last week, Kaiman produced 76 precision parts. How much did he earn last week? Whew. Okay, I struggled through that. You're going to pause me. Yeah, all right? And then you're going to try it yourself, and then we're going to talk about it, okay? All right. All right, so I'm going to highlight my important information first. Here's one piece of important information. There's another piece of important information. And 76 precision parts total. Okay, so now I got my information. So $12 per part for the first 36 parts. Did he do 36? Yeah, he did way over 36. So 36 parts times $12 each. All right, now I need to find out how many parts did he produce over 36. Well, to find that out, I'm going to do 76 minus 36. And I can do that in my head. 40. If you can't do that in your head, that's fine. You just break the calculator out, no problem. And then so I have 40 parts over the 36 that were produced, and he's going to get paid at a higher rate for this, $15 per part now. And so I'm almost right on my big fat head. All right, I'm going to take whatever goes here and whatever goes here, and I'm going to add them together. All right, so to the math machine. Yay! It decides it wants to work now. I think it wants to work. Okay. 36 times 12. 432. Okay. And then 40 times 15. 40 times 15. Great. Write those down. 432. 600. And maybe at home you want to have like a piece of paper handy and run these calculations on a pad and pen, or you could try to put them all in the field if you so desire. Up to you. I got to add these two things together. For me, that's pretty simple. I'm going to let you do that calculation, right? I'm going to have you 432 plus 600. I'm going to have you. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm not going to draw an arrow or anything. That way, someone will have to stop and actually maybe pay attention. Okay, so that's piece of cake. 1,032. Yeah, and I think that's probably the last. I'm going to delete everything right now. Deleting, boop, and making everything go away. Oh, I failed to erase. Oh, we have more. Okay, I forgot about these last two. All right, let's do it. Brianna picks tomatoes on a local farm. She receives 30 cents per crate. Last week, her total piecework earnings were $425.10. What is the number of crates she picked? Well, this is like that. We have to reverse engineer the math, right? We're going to have to do some. Before we had to multiply 30 cents per crate to get money. So in order to find out the number of crates, we're going to have to divide to undo the multiplication we use to find this number, right? We're going to divide by 30 cents, 0.30 cents, right, out of a dollar. So I'm going to go to my math machine. Actually, I'm not going to go to my math machine because you have a math machine there, and you'll do this, right? Very good. And let's talk about this. I'll just talk about it. I won't type anything or write anything. Advantages and disadvantages of piecework pay, right? If you're fast, if you can move fast, if you can produce fast, and get paid, if that motivates you to just ramp up your production, and if you're good, then piecework pay, you can get paid a lot, right? You can get paid a lot if you can work fast and good and just push on through. You potentially could make more than you could make per hour, right? Because you're highly motivated. You're working harder than other people around you. So piecework pay works out really well for you. If you're not able to work as fast as those around you, then piecework pay doesn't work out to be as nice as maybe an hourly wage. The advantage, one of the advantages is that if you need extra money, man, you can hammer out extra pieces and get paid extra cash. The disadvantage is that if you're sick, if you get hurt, of course that's for hourly too. But if there's something that slows you down, an injury, then you don't get paid as much. So advantages and disadvantages of pay based on production. Once you get done with this, clearing it, you're going to say, yes, of course, you want to submit your answers and save your work, right? Of course you want to save your work. You're going to click next, and it's going to take you somewhere different, right? You have a faster computer than me. And then I want to